Talk about a rock in a hard place.
Elon Musk brought out the entire internet.
This man's camper is seriously cramped. He did manage to fit it in the narrow garage.
Just give it some pillock.
But getting it out is proving dicey. So Mr. No Brains decides that one good yank ought to do it.
You ready, lad? Come on, give it some.
Yep, that did it all right. One shot of the gas, and the entire floor is ripped out. Guess what? It's still stuck. After this bungled extraction, let's hope he owns a tent.
I just had Elon Musk brought out the entire internet.
You can lock up, set an alarm, even use surveillance cameras. But it won't stop a thief who's driven to steal. This motorist rams the front door of a gas station and repeats as necessary. Once inside, the perp makes off with about $500. But that's nothing compared to the damage to the building. About $25,000 worth. It doesn't figure to pay off for the burglar. Didn't even bother to wear a mask. But for a small-timer who really thinks he's a big wheel, watch the wacko at number 4. A convenience store in Louisiana. A Cajun with a crowbar breaks in and helps himself to what's in the till. The store owners manage to clean up the mess and get right back in business. But just a month later, the same hoodlum is back. And this time, he's got a new technique. He turns the place into a drive-thru, punching a full-size hole in the front door. The destruction is massive, but he's not done yet. The man and his pal get down to business, hauling off a safe. 8 other stores around town get the same crash and carry treatment, causing $500,000 in damage. What are they getting for all their trouble? A little cash, but mostly the cops say cartons of cigarettes. Risking arrest for grand theft auto and breaking and entering, all for some cigarettes? Safe to say, this was one plan that was destined to go up in smoke. Now see what happens when smarts hit the skids. It's always a rough road when amateur racers try to make like pros. 2 illegal street racers buzz the crowd and dodge each other at high speed. But their parking lot ballet is about to become a slam dance.
Oh my God!
Even though they're the only 2 daredevils within a square mile, the ditzy drifters still manage to find each other. Seatbelts and airbags save both men, but their dreams of glory just got scrapped. For more 4-wheel madness, shift gears to number 3. It's an open competition for rubber-burning wannabes. But having a helmet and fancy decals doesn't make you a professional. Even with this much room to rip it up, one drifter just can't get a grip. The over-eager newbie punches it through the turn and instantly loses control. It's almost worse for the trackside photographer, who leans over too far and snaps doom coming right at him. He ducks from what could have been the last shot of his life. To everyone's astonishment, the greenhorn also emerges from the wreck without a scratch. Beginner's luck ultimately saves the night. But this reckless road warrior needs to follow his learning curve, or he could hit a real dead end. From racetrack hijinks to full-speed terror at number 2. A snowy night. Perfect conditions for a sleigh ride, but not so much for cars. Especially when there are drunken dimwits on the street. A taxi driver has the green light, but gets lit up by a drunken leadfoot who runs a red. The cabbie is alive, but in serious condition, while the drinker responsible for the carnage escapes unhurt. But at least after this calamity, he'll never be allowed to drive again.